Greetings, I'm David, and this is Luigi's Mansion 2. HD, technically Dark Moon, that's the official subtitle for it, but this is the Switch version, not the 3DS, as you can probably guess based off of the HD title. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So, I have already played the game, 100%ed it. Well, yeah, 100%ed it. And now we're gonna be starting a new file. So, welcome to October. Because, yeah, it's one of the couple games that we're planning on doing for this year, for our Halloween, October, spooky month type of deal. And last year we did Resident Evil. And the year before that we did Luigi's Mansion 1. So, yeah, we're kind of alternating between Luigi's Mansion and Resident Evil, at least until we run out of Luigi's Mansions. Because unfortunately this series has not gotten the love and attention that Resident Evil has. I wonder who that could be, and what their evil plans might entail. Well, so much for the tide. No, that's not the actual moon, that's just the dark moon. And apparently all the ghosts are now going berserk because of it. Run, Egad! Dun dun dun! See, there's the actual moon. It's fine. I like the little reference to the mansion poster that we saw in the first game. Luigi! I need your help, Sonny. It's an emergency. The ghosts have gone hostile. What are you doing on the floor? Never mind that. I'm preparing the pixelator. The pixel what? Hold still, young feller. Here we go. Alright. There Luigi goes into the TV. Do you think the pixelator kind of works like the teleporter in Star Trek, where they kind of, the original copy kind of, and then is just replaced with a new copy? Greetings, Luigi. I knew our paths would cross again. You seem a bit tense, son. Relax. Perfectly safe here in this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? I imagine absolutely nothing. The year the Luigi did not kick off, I'm still upset. I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Me? Oh, I've just been continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I became somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that. Let me fill you in on our ghostly predicament. See that on the screen? That there is the Dark Moon. It's a mysterious celestial body that has pacifying effect on all the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in a peaceful environment. It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of my best research of my long and storied career. That is, until something snapped out inside the ghost and they suddenly got all hostile. It got so bad I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here where the ghost can't find me. Of course, I'm not one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I wanted to know why the ghost freaked out. So I settled in and did some research and figured out what happened. That's when I discovered something truly astonishing. The Dark Moon had vanished from the sky. And on top of that, the whole Evershade Valley had become enveloped in an eerie fog. Now I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the Dark Moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is. If we don't do something about it, the ghost might leave this valley and terrorize the world beyond. Worse still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. Now I've got good news, and I've got bad news. Wait here. Hear me out, hear me out. The good news is that I found a fragment of the Dark Moon nearby. But the bad news is that I found a fragment of the Dark Moon nearby. Meaning the thing's broken. And this Dark Moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppresses the Dark Moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But, lucky for us, I've got inventions for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. That's just a record player, Egad. I've done it, Luigi. It seems to have regained its original power. Did you hear that whooshing noise outside, youngster? Let me check my instruments. Criminy! The trumpet's gone! All the fog around the bunker is gone. Quick, let's take a look at the map of Evershade Valley. Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to research the Gloomy Manor now. But more importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all of our problems. We find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish, and the ghost will return to normal. But until then, all those ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. Why, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Coincidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So, what do you say, young feller? Will you help me capture the ghost and restore the Dark Moon? Oh, of course you will. It'll be just like old times. This is when Luigi needs to tell him that he's retired. Alright. The Gloomy Manor in the Poltergust 5000. If we're to restore the Dark Moon, we'll need to get you properly equipped. I've got just the device for the job, but I left it in the Gloomy Manor. Mind fetching it for me, Sonny? What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts, and they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and your green hat. We're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon. Which means you're going to need some ghost hunting gear, my son. But wouldn't you know it, I left my new Poltergust 5000 somewhere inside the Gloomy Manor. So now that I've cleared that blasted fog from around the place, I'm sending you in after it. Look familiar? Yeah, from like 10 years ago. No, I mean, the original DS, 20 years ago. But I suppose at the time of this game, when this game was originally released, it was probably closer to 10. It'll also allow me to communicate with you while you're exploring. So, in the original game, we had the Game Boy Horror. Now we have some version of the original DS. Let's test the DS. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and mark an important location for you. You ready, son? I'll zap you to the gloomy manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. Let's hope all the pixels make it this time. Hold on to your mustache. Egad, if I don't die, you will.
Oh, here I go. Oh boy.
Alrighty. So, armed with only a flashlight. And literally not even like a good flashlight, just a flashlight. Our fearless, cowardly hero here must... Okay, I guess Egad's going to interrupt me. He unfortunately does this a lot. Luigi, come in, Luigi. You there, young feller? Ah, there you are. I was worried that the battery died in the DS, but I turned the screen brightness down, so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try to loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing about won't get us anywhere. You can run by holding the B button. Luigi's like, what's the B button? No, he's been doing that for a while. Alright. Let's do this. Oh wait, it's locked. Crap. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? It does use motion controls.
Hello.
It's just a mouse, Luigi. Calm down. I realize they can take like 5 health, but... I'm gonna get you. Unfortunately, we do kind of have to run around the... Gotcha. Alright. There's not really much we can do at the moment besides just go in. You think that's what happens to the Zelda keys? Like, why do the keys just disappear after you use them?
Wow.
King Boo really wanted to, like, take us out. Now would have been the best time to do it. This seems like a really weird place to store a vacuum cleaner.
I do it. Oh.
Oh, now you've done it.
Oh. Hello.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. There's the new and approved Poltergust 5000. Simple to use, hold down the ZR before you go hunting ghost. Why don't you test it out on some of the junk in that room? Go on, give her a whirl. Okay. We probably won't be reading all of Egad's messages. Probably be kind of... Okay, sorry. I gotta switch the controls. Where is it? Oh, it's probably... No. That's not what we want. There we go. That's just what I'm used to with this game, with the Luigi's Mansion games. So, all right. Ooh, key, shiny. I do like shiny things.
Oh, yellow.
How are you liking the Poltergeist 5000 so far? Not. Just wait until you catch some ghost. Feller, all about learning by doing, but you really should take a look at the guide. Just open the pause menu and blah blah blah. Okay. Capture any nearby ghost. Money! So here's the thing with money in this game. Unlike in the first game, where your rank, like at the end of the game, is determined by how much money you collected, this game is very much a ghost dog. Ranking is level by level. Interesting. So essentially your rank for the level is determined by a couple different factors. How long you took, how much money you collected, how many ghosts you captured, and I believe one other thing. Oh, how much health you lost. Unfortunately, we cannot use the flashlight power-up just yet. I think that's what we need to go and get. Nice. Unfortunately, this is a constant thing in this game. I really wish they would have toned back how often Egad sends you messages. Alright. Get the feeling that bone will come in handy when you need it most. But that's just a wild guess. Yep, pure speculation. So, you remember that ghost dog that we just saw? If you end up biting it in the level, and you've picked up a golden bone, the dog will bring you back, which is pretty handy. I think it also can count as money at the end of the level if you held on to it. Do be careful. These guys do hurt. No real explanation for it. They just are suits of armor that can attack you for some reason. So here's the thing with this level. You're not really going to be fighting any ghosts right away. Let me explain it, Egad. That's my that's my job. Luigi, do you see the green circular panel on the wall? It unlocks the door. All you've got to do is flash it with the criminy. Strobe bulb won't have the door. Pesky ghost. Yada yada yada. Find it. Post haste. I already found it. I just need to get to it. No, bring it back. Alright, let's try that again. I guess you're supposed to grab it, not...
Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah. Oh. Ha ha. Oh. Oh yeah. Wow.
Alright. Now that we have the strobe bulb, expect to be fighting some ghosts soon. Don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy, it's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate any of my inventions that feature green circular panels. It's mighty easy to use, just aim and press A. Alright, before we continue on with actual relevant stuff, let's head back to that green circular panel we saw at the beginning. Oh, right. I need a different power-up that we do not have access to yet. It gets better later into the game where he doesn't need to bother you so often. I realize it's the beginning of the game. But is there a way to turn those off? I'm curious. Motion sensor sensitivity minimap. I guess not. Alright, fine. You can take out smaller enemies that aren't like Ghost with just flashing them. That's the best way to do it. And they'll drop money. Doing some gemstone hunting on the side. Hey, feller. Can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind. Worth a fortune, I reckon. But remember, you've got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems later in the vault. Carry on. So yeah, that's the main gimmick of this game. So in the first game, there were gems, and those just count as straight money. But in this one, instead of a overall score that you get evaluated at the end of the game, you're actually collecting gemstones to for completionist's sake, more than anything. There's a there's statues that will have all of your gemstones encrusted into them. And that's the main reason to collect them. Money! The main benefit of collecting money is for upgrades to your equipment. In order to increase the power behind your different equipment items, you gotta get to a certain threshold with the money. Don't mind me. You're a ghost. I don't think there's anything actually in here besides this. Money, I guess. Okay. Let's go back out here. Booga booga booga. Alright. Just like in the first game, you take care of ghosts by using your flashlight. And then holding the directional stick in the opposite direction of where they're trying to run to, or float. Trying to escape to. And you will build your meter. In this one, there is a bar that when you press A will suck, like a more powerful suck, and it can do a lot of damage to their health in a short amount of time. Alright, I think that might be it. That's the spirit, Luigi, literally. Ho ho. Just like old times, eh, feller? Alright, that's enough for now. I'll bring you back to the bunker.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did it.
It's Luigi time. Alright. So, how would we do? 8 minutes? Or roughly 9. 6 ghost captures, 0 health lost, and not bad. Silver. I'll be honest, I do not care about the ranks. It would be nice to at least get silvers on everything, but I'm not going to sweat it if we get bronze on anything. Unlike in the first game where the pictures changed depending upon what your rank was, getting a different rank doesn't really matter. You made it back, and with all your pixels to boot. Good work, Sonny. We might just make it out of this mess.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's see what you sucked up with the Poltergust 5000. Alright, collected 1 gemstone. So our first breakpoint is 2,000 monies. Incredible. I'll start studying these ghosts post-haste. Hey, wondering where that pipe goes? All the stuff you collect goes to a super safe vault below. It's a good idea to visit it often to check your progress and see the results of my studies. I've got ghost descriptions, hints, even each ghost's spectral mass. Knowledge is power, after all. Okay, I'll scan the gloomy manor and search for paranormal signals. I reckon the ghost that took the other Dark Moon pieces is hiding there. Alright. So, that's going to be it for this part. In the next part, we will be taking on Gear Up. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.